In this ACT video, we're going to review computations with positive and negative numbers. More specifically, we're going to look at adding and subtracting positive and negative numbers. And if you'll recall, positive and negative numbers are also called integers. So here I've got your rules for adding integers. If your signs are the same, you're simply going to add and keep the sign. If the signs are different, then you're going to subtract and keep the sign of the bigger. Now, of course, you can definitely use your calculator on the ACT, and I would strongly encourage you to do so since it is a timed test, but we do need to know these integer rules. So let's take a look at our first example. We're just adding right now. These have the same sign. It's just 8 plus 7, add, and you get 15. They're both positive, so your answer is positive. All right, something a little bit more interesting. Here we have -3 plus -10. The signs are the same, so we add them. 3 and 10 is 13. We keep the sign, so it's -13. Make that a little bigger. All right. Here we have different signs. 4 plus -6. We want to subtract these two, and the difference between 4 and 6 is 2. And because 6 is the bigger number and it's negative, then this answer is -2. When we say the bigger number, we're really referring to the bigger number without the sign in front of it. And so we're not really considering it positive or negative. Okay, so in this case, the 6 would be what we're calling the bigger number. All right, another one with different signs. We've got -5 plus 9. The signs are different, so we're going to subtract. The difference between 5 and 9 is 4, but this time our bigger number is 9. 9 is positive, so our answer is +4. Now when we're subtracting integers, you may have heard the phrase keep, change, change. And that's because we're basically going to take the subtraction problem and turn it into an addition problem. We're going to keep the first number. We're going to change subtraction to addition, and we're going to change the sign of the second number. Then we're going to just follow the rules for adding integers. So an easy way to remember that is to keep, change, change. Let's look at an example. Here's our first one, 10 minus 20. We're going to keep the first one, change the subtraction to plus, change the sign of the second number. It's a +20. So we change it to a -20. Keep, change, change. Now we're going to follow the rules for addition. The signs are different, so we're going to subtract. The difference between 10 and 20 is 10. 20 is our bigger number, so we're going to make this a -10. So our answer is -10. Looking at this example, we've got -24 minus -7. We're going to keep, change, change. So keep the first sign, change subtraction to addition, change the sign of the second number. So that negative becomes a positive. So now this is -24 plus 7. And the signs are different. So we're going to subtract, and we know that 24 take away 7 gives us 17. 24 is the bigger number, so our answer is -17. All right, our next example, we've got -5 minus 13. We're going to keep, change, change. So keep the first one, change subtraction to addition, change the 13 to a negative. Now my signs are the same, so we just add and keep the sign. So it's -18. So the signs are the same, add and keep the same sign. The signs are different, subtract and take the sign of the bigger. If it's subtraction, you want to keep, change, change.